What it do, what it do? You are talking to that dude. I go by the name of Bake the Don, aka Sauce Guy, aka Life Alert, and I'm part of the greatest clan in the land, TRTN. If you don't know, you better ask your girlfriend. Swag, how y'all doing, man? 2K, we got some things to talk about today. You feel me? Anyway, man, as you see this 3v3 footage in the background, man, we're gonna talk about some of the things or some of the reasons I feel 2K is not where they need to be, or why 2K isn't the greatest game out. It's not the greatest game it can possibly be. You know what I mean? And so we're gonna break it down into two few categories of what I feel, man. What your boy Bake feel? You feel me? You know what I mean? But anyway, first off, one of the reasons why I think 2K is not where they need to be is because, number one, competition. There's no competition. They are in the league of their own. NBA Live has fell off, and I don't even think when they come out this year they're going to be able to do anything unless it's something monumental, unless the gameplay is out of this world, unless it's just a great game that just forces people to get off 2K and not play. But I think the lack of competition has caused 2K to be stagnant. You know what I mean? I feel like they're really not pushing the limits. They're playing it safe. For example, 2K14, they had the parks, and you know what I mean. It was cool. It was cool, but the servers was horrible. You rarely can get games. But it was something different. It was something new. Everybody went bananas for it when you was able to play it, but when you wasn't able to play it, it was just, oh my God, you would sit there and wait for a game. You know what I mean? And then 2K15, they had the parks with different affiliations, with Flyers, with Old Town, with Rough Rivet or whatnot. I said Rough Riders, my bad. And then they had the parks, you know what I mean, with the rec center. But again, the servers, it was just rarely can get games. It was so much stuff going on with the servers. People wasn't able to play. It was just the Jordan Rec Center was laggy. You only can play with your affiliations and whatnot. And then 2K16, they took out Jordan Rec Center and brung in Pro AM. And they still had the parks. The parks was still the same. They had some park rivals, but that nothing too crazy. But it was nothing monumental. Pro Am was cool, but it again, the servers didn't let you get in games. You get lagged out of games. You couldn't play. You couldn't play private matches with other Pro Am teams. Everything was just random. And then in 2K17, yet again, they didn't add nothing really new, nothing really monumental. They got Pro Am again, and now there's levels to it, but you still can't have the ability to play against other Pro Am teams that's just on your friends that they've created. It's all random again, you know what I mean? And with the parks, it's the same damn parks. There's no new parks at all. You know what I mean? But they just changed it to playing the park at nighttime. You know what I mean? Which is still whatever. It's nothing crazy. It's nothing out of this world. The parks are still the same. It's still the same thing. And now you just gotta play hours and hours and hours and hours and hours to rep up. You know what I mean? I think the reason why this is the issue, because they have no competition. And I think the day when they actually get some real actual competition, 2K may start to put some pep in their step. They may start to make games with a sense of urgency. You would get games that are complete instead of all these patches, I should say. And that brings me to my second gripe. Patches. 2K, you steady got patches for your games. You know what I mean? You come out with these patches, and your patches, it's funny how your patches work, because they fix something and then they break something else. I thought that when you create a patch, the patch is supposed to fix what's broken, and what is already working is don't supposed to be touched. But with 2K, it's just backwards. 2K is, they fix what works and then break something that it need to be fixed. You know what I mean? It's the craziest thing ever with 2K, man. And then what happens is that the game came out amazing. This game was probably the most fluidity game that you was able to have. Good dribble animations, everything felt just real authentic and natural. And then you went to go add a patch and you messed a lot of stuff up. You messed up the archetypes. The archetypes wasn't balanced. You got people who are 99 or 97 and their defense only go up to a 73, 74. I don't understand that. It was like you got us going to practice, and we doing all these practices, and we slaving for attributes. People ain't got that much time to be slaving for attributes. And that brings me to my third gripe. It's the slavery that you make us do. You make us do all these slavery hours of just like constant, playing the game. Chicago, Orlando, whatever the man's name is, no disrespect to him. This man played 11,000 games and didn't get no love. He has to wait almost a year to get some love. All the way to October of this year to get some love. And he played 11,000 games, 2K. How many hours that is? That's a lot of hours, man. I just feel like the lack of competition, the constant patches, the slavery that we have to put into this game to level up or rank up, it just kills me. But the crazy part about it is that we still play this game. I'm still gonna play 2K because I love 2K. I've always been a live dude, but I just fell in love with 2K, and I feel like I want them to be great. I want them to have that Kobe Bryant and that Michael Jordan mindset in video games where they putting their best foot forward every year. It's not something that they lollygagging. They really, evolutionizing the game and not just taking years off. I want to see a great 2K game all the way around, and I think they can do it. I know they can do it. They have the resources to do it. It's just about buckling down and doing it. I'm tired of seeing animations from 2K14 3 years out, still in the game. That shouldn't be the case. We should see new animations. We should see those old animations fixed. This invisible wall still. It's a lot of stuff that they still need to fix. But, are you gonna fix it? That's the question. Are you gonna fix your game, 2K? Are you ever gonna have that Michael Jordan mindset? Are you ever gonna really put your best foot forward and start producing games that I know you can produce? Stop taking days and years off and make a great game. Because I want to see 2K be great. I think they can be the best game in the world. Better than shooters. One of the best sports games and one of the best games ever. If they really put their mind to it and they work their butts off. You know what I mean? But that's gonna do it for your boy Bay. I'm just getting some things off my chest. I just want to see 2K be great. Can 2K be great again? Can it be great? You tell me. Anyway, it's your boy Bay. I'm signing out, man. Later.